Hey folks, how y'all doing? Trent Clark here with Mallett Buildings. We've got a good show for you today. Let's see what we got. The hidden strength, why 6x6 posts and double carriers matter. That's what we're going to be talking about today. But before we do that, let's talk about our $500 discount we like to give every week to our healthcare workers, educators, first responders, and military personnel. If you're one of those people and looking for a building, make sure you grab an extra $500 off your building, folks. All right, and then if you want to upgrade to a signature or an elite building, type in cash to a live feed like this and get an extra $1,000 off your building. All right, let's get into it. This is our giveaway. We're giving away this turtle box. All right, what do you have to do? You have to like, follow, and share. And the more active you are, the better chance you get to get this baby. All right, we're giving that away on August 26th, and we'll pick the winner, and I think we're going to do that on live right here. So stay tuned. Keep posting. Keep commenting. Stay active. All right. I love this new slide. Where's Mallett Building this week? You saw last week we had different people. Each week we got different. Every once in a while you'll see the same on there in case, you know, depending on when we start that building. But here you go. In Texas, we're in Katy, Dayton, New Ulm, Winning. Louisiana, we're at Church Point, Welsh, Belrose, St. Martinville, Iowa, Sulphur, Minden, and New Iberia, folks. These people are getting their buildings built this week. Next week, it'll be a whole new set of people. All right? Let's see. This week's specials. Let's get into it. I think we got some new specials coming on. I think they're fine-tuning that, and we'll be getting that to you shortly. But right now, you still got this baby. This is what it looks like. You can turn this in. You can build this on the lake. You can build this in your backyard if you want to. You can build this anywhere. It's kind of almost like a we call this you take a building and you convert it into like a little barnuminium. Okay, and that's what this looks like. So let's get back to what it is. 30 by 30, 30 by 25 enclosed gable. You got a 10 by 55 rear awning. 8 by 8 gable front porch, 2 36-inch walk-through doors, 1 French door, 1 8 by 18 black roll-up door, 2 3 by 5 windows. This building is a classic building, so it comes with a 4-year workmanship warranty. Okay, like I said, you got also comes with 2 3 by 3 windows, 5 on 12 roof pitch. Folks, is standards in our classic building. Why does that matter? Because our competitors just don't do that. It's superior to what's out there, okay? And that's all relative because you got a 2 by 8 vaulted ceiling truss or scissor truss, okay? That's standard here on all of our buildings. 2 by 8. Nobody else does it but us. Nobody else builds it, and they can't buy it, okay? And it is 174% stronger in the flexibility and 74% stronger in stiffness, okay? So when our competitors tell you that it's not necessary, I beg to differ. It is necessary. It gives you a superior building. We wouldn't do it if it wasn't necessary, okay? So now, 130 mile an hour wind rating, 26 gauge metal roof and wall, concrete under every post, okay? And 4,000 PSI concrete. That's that special right here. Here it is again. Special number 2, you got to call our building specialist. They got a special price. You got a 30 by 30, you got 5 on 12 roof pitch, 1 10 by 10 walk-through door, 1 36-inch walk-through door, 4,000 PSI. Remember, our competitors use 3,000. 4,000 is 33% stronger than 3,000. All right. 130 mile an hour wind rating, 26 gauge metal on roof and wall, concrete under every post, 2 by 8 scissor truss. Folks, I want to go back on this, okay? Our competitors say it's not necessary, okay? But it is necessary, and it's almost like if you're buying a vehicle, okay? They're going to tell you, if they really want to sell you a vehicle, they're going to tell you that leather seats isn't necessary. But if you get leather seats in the vehicle, don't you think it's much nicer? Don't you think that the resale value is going to be there? Kind of the same with a building, except way, way, way more complex than that, okay? So be aware of that. Our competitors out there, they have to tell you something because they can't do this. They got to tell you that it's not necessary, but it is. And if you want to talk about it, give me a call, tell the building specialist you want to talk to me about it, and I'll let you know how much stronger it is. All right? Now, another special, 40 by 50, same specs as the last one. It's a classic building, okay? So we got a couple different sizes. You got a 30 by 30, you got a 40 by 50, and then you got the elites. But on the classic building, folks, remember, you're getting the best of the best. Our competitors' best don't even match up to the classic building, all right? Now, when you step up to the elite series, you're gonna get, we still got this special, call our builder special. You got a 30 by 50, a 40 by 50, and a 40 by 60, okay? 3 buildings, 3 prices. Our building specialists are waiting for you to call to find out what that magical price is. Now, also understand that this is the best building in the industry. It's the elite package. It's going to come with all the bells and whistles. You're going to get gutters and gutter brushes, control joints, everything else, you know, from roof and wall insulation, post protectors, all that stuff come here. I'm not going to go through it with you today, but you know what comes on this, okay? And the best part is on these 3 buildings, okay, we're going to give you, you get your choice of the size door you want. We normally charge more for that. Normal doors are 10 by 10. If you want a 12 foot, 14 foot, or 16 foot, we're throwing that in for no extra charge on these 3 buildings. Also, it's also included a 10-foot gable extension, okay, on any of these buildings, 10 foot free. That's a $17,000 value that we're throwing in free on this building, so don't forget about that. Let's see what you got. Hello, Mr. Trent, this is Mark. In previous live stream, we discussed waiving engineer's fee. I'm actually signing this week with Jared. I don't know if I can waive your fee totally. Let me go see where you at and what you got, and I'll get Jared to call you back. Okay, Mr. Mark? Thank you for commenting. No, we'll do something for you. I just don't know how much I can do yet, but for you to commenting on this, we'll do something for you today. All right? So let's get back on it. Now you got, these are selling like hotcakes. So we might keep this little special going because it's selling like hotcakes. Cajun Oasis, 20 by 30 by 12 for $29,999. Okay. Why is this so important? Number one, it's an elite building. Okay. The best of the best with all the bells and whistles. You get everything in this building. All right. Number two, we're throwing in a basic electrical package. Number three, we're throwing in a 3-ton HVAC system. So when we're done with this building, turn on the lights, turn on the AC, and enjoy your building. You know, you can build it out however you like. All right, so this thing's been selling good. 5 red flags. Let's talk about that. I always like to talk about the 5 red flags. Why? Because I think it's very important. If you're going to do business with somebody, number one, you want to make sure that they have a business license in the state that they're going to do business with, or you know, a business license to begin with, right? You can find that out at the Secretary of State website. Number two, you want to make sure that they have a contractor's license. They're going to erect something in your building, in your yard, they need to have a contractor's license. You can find that out on the LSLBC. If they don't, it might be a red flag, folks. Number three is violations. Doesn't it make sense that you know that whoever's going to do business with you have violations? I think it does. It might be a red flag if they don't let you know that. Okay, so understand this. We're very proud that we don't have, after 26 years, we don't have any violations. We are a residential and commercial contractor. We have the license. We have an engineering firm here in this location. We design all your buildings. We build our own truss plan. Okay. Or we build our own truss. Reviews on the BBB. We have over 500 reviews. I'm here to tell you that most of our competitors are not even associated with the BBB. They don't have any reviews. That might be a red flag, folks. All right. Visit the contractor's facility. We want you to come here. We want you to meet the team. We want you to meet everybody here. Take you on a tour and show you what's going on here. Let you see truss that we're building out there, buildings that we're packing up to ship out. let you see all that firsthand, folks. We invite you here. We have offices for you to sit in. It might be a red flag, however, if you're doing business with somebody and you're doing business in the front seat of their vehicle. Now look, I know everybody's got to get started somewhere, but you should at least have an office, even a home office, you know? So that might be a red flag, folks, if they don't have a facility. Okay, that means they're renting everything. They got a lot of third-party stuff out there. All right, which brings me to what I said yesterday. We got some people out there. We got some competitors out there that said that I forget exactly how they said it, but they no middleman. Well, I beg to differ. They got to buy everything that they use. They're not building anything. They got to use they are the middleman. They got to use everything. They got to buy everything. We manufacture stuff here, folks. And soon to be our own roll farm. We have our own equipment. We have over 19 Bobcats, 20 maybe. Bobcats out there. We got a bunch of machines out there. We got trailers. We got truck and trailer. We got the whole 9 yards. Why? Because we want to make sure that we don't have to have any middleman. They say they don't use a middleman. We don't. Look, folks. We do all this so we can get the price right for you. You can have the best building in the country, and the reason why we have all of our stuff in-house is because we want to be able to offer that to you. All right? Now, keep that in mind. Let's talk about it. Most people compare buildings like apples to oranges. All right? But remember, don't be fooled by a cheap price, folks. I was talking to one of our vendors today, and he was telling me again, like I told you yesterday, I mean, we buy more wood than some of these box stores. You talk about Lowe's and Home Depot and all that, and I mean, we really do buy more lumber than them, okay? But also was talking to them because I asked them some questions, all right? Understand this. Most of our competitors out there, folks, are using untreated truss. All right, they don't divulge that information. They don't have a spec sheet for you to look at. They don't. I asked him point blank, okay, and he told me point blank. There is a few times where they build some treated truss, but most treated truss out there are coming here because we build everything. Everything that goes on your building from Mallett is treated. There's no white wood whatsoever on your building. That's a big difference, folks. All right. Now, I don't know if you understand how big of a difference that is. Okay. Understand this. If our competitors use treated post and treated, your skirt board, or even if they treat the purlings, if the girts and the truss aren't treated, guess what? Termites can get up there. They will crawl right up the treated lumber and get into your untreated untreated truss. It will happen. So be mindful of that when you're shopping, okay? Unless they specify that you have treated lumber or you specify that you want treated truss, they're not going to give it to you. So be very careful, okay? On our buildings, you get 2x8 scissor truss standard. Number one, they're all treated. Number one, kiln dry treated MCA lumber. What does that mean? We dry that lumber. It's not wet treated. When you put that screw in it, they don't have moisture in there that the sun's going to dry up and it's going to push that out. That's very important. We pay for that. We pay extra for that. Our competitors don't. Understand that. 2x6 purlings, 24-inch on centers, 10-year workmanship warranty here. Lifetime ground treated lumber, number one grade, double structured 2x12 carriers. We'll talk about that in a minute. Engineered cable retention system, real warranty, real engineering. Okay. Now, why choose Mallett? Our competitors, they're over here. 6x6, that's going to be treated from our competitors. 2x6 truss, I'm going to question that. I don't think they're giving you treated truss. You better find out if you're shopping. Okay. 2x8 headers, okay, we know that. 29 gauge metal, one walk-through door, 40-year standard warranty that comes with the metal. Now, over here at Mallett, 10-year workmanship warranty, number one, kiln dry lumber, 2x8 scissor truss, nobody else can do that. None of our competitors. 5 on 12 roof pitch, they don't do that either. 2 free roll-up doors, free roof and wall, 6-inch seamless gutters and gutter brushes, 2 3x5 windows, lifetime warranty against termites, rust, rot, and fungal decay. We got to go to another slide because we have so much stuff. Continuous ridge vents, 6-inch, not 4-inch, 6-inch concrete, 2.5 times stronger than our competitors. Zack screws, we screw everything. Remote picture, we have a remote system. Company cam is what we use. All of our guys out there are taking videos and pictures. It comes to us every day, every minute. Since we've been talking, I've probably had 50, 60, 70, 100 pictures upload, okay? Engineered cable retention system, 145 mile an hour wind rating, post pads under every post, okay? Post protectors, skirt boards, all right? The hidden strength, why 6x6 posts or double carriers matter. This matters, folks. You know, 6x6 posts is the backbone, okay? MCA ground treated posts embedded 3 foot in the ground. Offers unmatched strength and resistance against soil moisture and pests, okay? These posts come with a lifetime warranty against termite, rot, and fungal decay. And I always like to say rust, okay? A rare commitment in the industry. Let me tell you something about the posts. The posts are carrying all the way to that building. We sink them at least a minimum 3 foot in the ground, okay? Every post is interlocked. I think that's on the next slide. Let's see. Yeah. Post sits on a concrete post pad, which we do is underneath. So we drill the hole. We pour 80 pounds of concrete in there to give you a post pad. Okay, your posts go on top, all the way around your building. Okay, this spreads the building load evenly and prevents unwanted settling. Okay, the design reinforced stability and structure aligns throughout your building lifespan. So after we do that, folks, let me see. Yep. Well, let me talk to you a little bit about this. So when we put them posts in the ground, minimum of 3 foot in the ground, okay? We're going to interlock, before we pour your concrete, we're going to interlock all them posts. Nobody else does this. We're going to interlock all those posts underneath your concrete slab with aircraft cable, okay? So what happens is when we pour that concrete, the upload wind is going to have to take the whole weight of that concrete to get your building, to uplift your building from the ground. All right, this is superior to anything else out there. All right, we secure our truss with double 2x12 carriers. Okay, so if we do this again, I might get them to we'll give a picture. So at the top, this is what your truss sit on. At the top, you have on each side of that post, basically is what we're saying, each side of that post, you're going to have a 2x12 header, okay, or if you want to call them, you know, a carrier. As an engineer, that's what they would say. I call them a header. So you got two 2x12 headers on each side of that post. That's what your truss is going to sit on. Very, very strong. Okay, and your truss is going to mount to that post that's sticking up above your 2x12 top plate. It's going to do that. Very superior. Our competitors use 2x8s, folks. I mean, all the weight of your truss is on these carriers. So keep that in mind, all right? These carriers are fastened with Oly Log screws. This offers a far superior hold compared to nails. Some of our competitors are still using nails, folks. Many competitors use single carriers or nails. This sacrifices long-term integrity. It sure does. All right, build for the long haul. The combination of 6x6 posts, post pads, protectors, and double carriers ensures a building that stands security through storms and seasons. Without strong bones, even quality materials fail. All right, so folks, what this is saying is we do it right here at Mallett, okay? Hands down. I mean, you can say what you want, but our competitors don't even do this. It's proven to work. I'm not just sitting here telling you that it's going to work. We've seen hurricanes. This building I'm standing in has been through 16 of them, okay? And the one in Cameron, when we had the worst hurricane in 2020 or whatever it was, Laura, came through there, and Darla Caves is still standing because of this technology and this system that we use here at Mallett. All right, very, very important. Lifetime protection and peace of mind. Our 6x6 MCA ground treated posts and grade boards carry a lifetime warranty against termites, rot, and fungal decay. These posts are further protected with post pads and post protectors, which extend the life of your foundation a lot. Okay, double carriers, anchored posts, and moisture protection combine to create a system designed to last for decades. Competitors can't match this protection, which is why most only offer a 1 to 2 year warranty, because they're not doing it right. All right. Now today's summary: 6x6 posts, MCA ground treated lumber, a minimum of 3 foot deep in the ground, lifetime protection against rot and termites, post pads spread weight evenly to prevent sinking and maintain long-term stability, double 2x12 headers or carriers. Very, very important, folks. I can't express how important that is. Inside and out the post, secure with structural Oly Log screws stronger than nails. Built for the long haul, engineered system designed to stand the test of time and weathering. So I hope I educated you a little bit today. If you got any questions, give me a call, give our building specialist a call, tell them you want to talk to me. I'll be glad to talk to you. And I'll go talk to Jared about Mr.